That was a deal.
Could you repeat that again, Hood Servative, for my audience? You know, I just started my live. Could you repeat that? That was so eloquent with how you just said that.
Oh man, I don't even know if I could repeat it. It was too eloquent. But like, it's crazy. It's crazy though, because like, what's the point of freedom? Like, what's the point of men respecting women's freedom if I have to now have a problem with every nigga that lies to you to get some pussy? Every nigga that broke your heart, I'm supposed to fight the nigga. I'm supposed to feel some kind of way. Like, you free now. Like, it's crazy out here in this world. This is why men never wanted y'all to be free in the first place, because we was stupid enough to love y'all. I mean, y'all was our sisters and daughters and moms and shit. We wouldn't want y'all to be hurt by this, but now
Not
that
not
you want to be free, freedom
What
hurts.
not just our
Wait,
sister, but our sister and our queen. Your mother goddess. Happy New
what?
Year, Freeman and Hood Servative.
Hey, happy New Year, happy
You
New Year.
notice they didn't become queens until after they got free, right?
I know,
Nobody was
right?
talking this queen shit until after feminism.
But listen, remember what I said, Hood. Treat them like men, and they'll beg to be treated like women again. And you're starting to see that online. Like, hey, we don't want this responsibility or accountability. Where's the men? Right? They're like, you can't hold us accountable like men. Mm-mm. Like, nah, you got like you said, Hood. They've got freedom, so your freedom to make your choices means your responsibility.
Yeah, listen,
Bye.
I talk about this a lot. Well, not a lot, but I do talk about this from time to time. Like, my daughter is on the edge of, technically she's on the edge of 17, leaning towards 18 technically, right? But she's right at the cusp of adulthood. And we're gonna have, like, I guess it's gonna be a dinner. I gotta take her out to dinner one day, and we're just gonna have a long talk about all kinds of things. I'm gonna make her very uncomfortable, I suppose, but we're gonna have a talk about a lot of things.
What you gonna give her the old folly of Dodge said all men are dogs, they only want one thing.
Not even, not even, not so harsh, because I don't want her to think all men are dogs, but I will tell her that any baby you have was mostly your choice and responsibility.
If
I
you
don't want
have
to
a
hear no
baby
he
for
did
a
this to me
loser,
bullshit.
if you have a baby for some random Negro, you are dead to me.
More or less, like, we're gonna have to, like a lot of raw feelings, but it's got to be fatherly. But I get the need, because I look at this type of shit on the screen right now, and it's like, Jesus Christ. This is why I asked the question earlier, like, do you have a dad? Maybe you can stay with him or something. Like, I don't know, but you need some fatherly guidance. You don't need advice from a nigga that wants to fuck you. That's the last thing you actually need right now. And I say this from a position of actual care and affection, because I have female children. Like, I have daughters, so I want to understand to a degree, but at the same time, like, you are clearly swimming in the deep end.
Yo, what killed me, Hood, is that when she said that it doesn't cost him anything for her to stay there, it kind of like had a flashback. I almost had to deal with that situation, and I damn stupid bitch. That's why I'm not even dealing with you right now.
Look. Even the fact that you think it don't cost him for you to stay there means you're gonna have to pay out of your asshole, literally. Like, that's the cost. It's gonna be out of your asshole. And as a woman, I don't know if you're prepared for that deal.
They're not. They're not. And they have all the series of holes to be filled to compensate, but guess what? They do not want them filled except for one. Except for one. It's that damn mouth, and she is one food. That's it.
Right. And she thinks that somehow is going to move along the marriage train. That's the worst part of this whole video. She thinks somehow that scenario was supposed to, like, boost them closer to marriage, when he never pulled her closer in the first place. The whole thing is actually tragic. It's so fucking tragic.
Hey, I think I think that he was ready to get rid of her. He was like, yeah, go homeless, because that's going to get rid of a chick. So, like, yeah. That's your problem. Go homeless. Get the fuck away from me. I think he always wanted to get rid of her. But,
It
Hood, you
worked.
asked, oh, well, of course. I mean, of course, it should. Uh, you asked, does she have a father, right? And the interesting part is, she could have a millionaire father and she wouldn't go to him. You know why? Because then she would have to be accountable.
Oh yeah,
That too.
yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah, man.
And so at that point, No,
Pro.
I'd rather be with this nigga that I could give pussy and drama to. I'm not gonna go over there because there's nothing I can give my father besides being a responsible, respectable person. And that's not gonna cut it for me.
And
And so
that's
now
literally why I said though. That's why I said though, like she actually needs her father because what she needs at this particular moment is the help from a man who is not actually trying to fuck her. Because any other deal is going to come with a weirdness that you're not really ready for.
Hey, but Hood.
Again, but so Hood, I get that, right? But the thing is, again, she would rather all those weird deals than the accountability factor of going home to her father.
I get it. She won't take her own medicine. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? And nobody can force her to. That's even worse.
Oh, yes, it can. It's called reality. It's gonna be called Hugger and fucking Cole. Those are the best teachers for poverty. If you don't want to be a poverty, Hugger and Cole will get you up out of there quicker than a hurry.
Hey, you know how Freeman, you know how you said Ranjit gonna make her a deal or whatever in the chat? Like they be fucking them Arab niggas in the stores, bro. Don't sleep on them. Them niggas ain't that Muslim, bro.
Oh yeah.
They make deals. They are in the deal making business. They've been deal makers for 1,000 years. They've been making all kinds of deals like that.
I heard it's real bad in Philly too and Chicago.
Yo, they look forward to fucking them Arab niggas in the stores. This ain't like, oh, we're doing it because we want to make a deal. This is like, we're doing it because we want to sleep with Arab men.
Oh, the baby with the good hair.
Yep.
There you go. There you go.
He goes home to his 3-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood and rubs his feet together under his nice comforter set, his nice sheet set, and watches his 70-inch TV on the wall and twiddles his thumbs together while I'm out in my car in the cold. Talking about he's going to get me a blanket for Christmas so I don't be cold.
I'll tell you, she been in there before. She knows the details of the house, bro. This nigga got nice fucking blankets and PlayStations and 70. She measured the TV. She been there before. She scoped that shit out. She been wanting to move. She was probably trying to nest, and he caught her on the low. That's what he knew. Oh, nah, this bitch been trying to sneak in here, leave shit behind, mark her territory. He been trying to get rid of her.
You gonna get you a new bitch for Christmas. I ain't even.
He's like, woo,
that was the whole point.
Sweet.
That was the whole point.
Facts, bro.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, we got to take a look at the most educated class.
I'm studying Latin American women and visual culture.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Melanie. I'm studying the unseen body.
Oh shit! Whoa, shit!
Weird.
Yeah. Hey, I'm Nina, and I study.
Yo, what she got her degree in? High calories.
Yeah.
I'm Joyce. I study decolonial intimacies, indigenous politics, and resistance.
Yeah.
I'm Victoria, and I study remembering or forgetting, navigating international conflict through collective memory.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Yvonne, and I study monstrosity, the subaltern practices. Should I say I created it?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? She studied what? Hold on.
Conflict through collective memory.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me take a look at both of these black girls.
Yeah.
I'm Victoria, and I study remembering or forgetting.
She says she studied remembering or forgetting, navigating international conflict or collective memory. And see, this is what kills me, right? She'll swear to God she's smarter than me. Studying some shit that they just made up so she can go to school. Like they literally made up that kind of course so she can have a place in school.
Hey, Dirty, Happy New Year. And what girls are?
No.
What girls are?
Hold on, Dirty folk. You got to come out the elevator, bro. You haven't issues.
That's not me, bro. I didn't say a word. Happy. That's New York.
All right. That wasn't me. Who was that? Somebody was having issues though. But go ahead, Dirty.
No, I was just saying Happy New Year. I heard y'all talking about girls that sleep with Arabs for flaming hot Cheetos with nacho cheese on it, and I was like,
I didn't even name the price, but you clearly know what's going on behind the counter.
But bro, because I,
Yeah.
because I, because I'm international. I go outside, right? So I hang out with the Arabs who told, the ones that tell you dumb because you believe in Jesus, and then they taught me something, right? They taught me that most of the Arabs that own the convenience stores, the bodegas as y'all call it on the East Coast, are really the others that are fighting the tiny hats. So when I go in there, they listen to Arabic music and watching Arabic news, and they're like,
Hmm.
"Man,
Hmm.
bro, like we the real ones, be like you rocking with the ops." And I be like, as a gangbang, I respect that, right? But here's the thing. So I'm in there one day. His name is John, but I know his name not John because he Arab, but we call him John, right? So I'm gonna call him Habib though, for practical purposes. So I'm talking to Habib, and he just out the blue. I'm like, yo, let me get a pack of Newport 100s. He was like, yeah, who got the best coochie, black women or Mexican women? I looked at him. I said, Arab women. And he got mad at me. I said, man, why you think you can fuck your girl for flaming hot Cheetos and I can't fuck your girls for 2 tacos, bro? That's not fair. Let's play
Bro,
fair, bro.
bro, it was this one store I used to go to that was like around the corner from my crib, and it was this one Arab chicken, and she was bad, but I was like, damn. My bad. I was looking at her like, damn, she bad. Don't ever let me catch her outside the store because she always like, I don't know, these niggas are brothers or some shit. They gonna always cop block. But I'm like, I catch you outside this store. I'm on you. There's no way in hell I'm not on you. Cause nah, it's not fair. It's not fair.
It's not
Y'all
fair.
niggas be trying to run through our shit and we can't run through. Y'all bitches be freaks too. I want to hear that shit. Y'all niggas
Yeah,
be
Man,
bro.
cop
Yeah,
blocking.
bro. They got them cheeks too, bro. I know they got body on them damn burgers and shit like
Listen,
that,
like I
bro.
said, don't let me catch this one out the store, bro. Nah, y'all niggas don't play fair, but I get it. I get it.
hey, I did break his balls, bro. But at the same time, he be hooking me up too. I go in that motherfucker. He be like, "Yo, machine down, bro. You could just have it. You get me next time." Like he cool. Like I was fucked up one day. He gave me $100. Like you good for it. He don't even know my name, where I live. He's like, "You good for it, man." So like we good, but bro, you're not gonna tell me you fucking all the black girls for these fucking nachos with ground beef on them, bro. But I can't fuck your sister, bro. You can't tell me that, bro. You know what I mean? But 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 here's the cognitive dissonance, right? And this is what I respect about the Arab man, right? The cognitive dissonance is he has a woman, but you got hoes. The same way that y'all blame everything black women do on white supremacy, they don't see the hoe in a woman. That's why you never see they women. You never see Asian women or Arab women. You only see Asian women in Chinatown. That their daughters work the cash register. They don't work the register in the hood. And you don't see Arab women, period. I've only seen one Arab woman outside of an Arab community in my life, bro. They protect their women because they
But
own their
see,
women.
Is it
protect is the
protection
word.
or do
They
they
own they
I
own their
mean, no,
women.
no, listen,
They own
protect
their
is a
women.
word. I think own is better. I like own way better than protect
yeah,
No,
because
I
yeah, yeah.
own implies protect and so much more.
no.
And so I think own is a better
That
word.
was
And
the whole sentence. They protect their
that's
women because they own their women. That it was a whole.
that's the thing. And I went on a whole diatribe about this a while back when I was talking about this kind of concept between men and women. And I was really like, listen, you got to understand. As a man, if I can't own you, I really can't love you. I won't let myself because if I can't own you, then like it's only going to create conflict internally that I don't want to have to resolve. And the things that I own, I love, and the things that I love, I protect and I care for them, and I want them to blossom and be great. But if I can't own you, then I'm not going to invest all that energy into all that other shit because I don't own you. What am I doing that for? That's how it is for men and women, but women don't want to be owned because they think they're special. But I'd rather you suffer than me own you and then I suffer.
Yeah.
But that's not black culture. Black culture is baby boy. And when I say baby boy, it's her car, but I want my rims back. I made your car look better. I want my and that's what relationships are. Black men want to be equal with their women. They want to be egalitarian. No, nigga, I own her. I own her. I beat her. Have y'all seen my show?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that can stop me is one of y'all telling me that's a lady. But I own my stuff. Nobody says anything when she beat
That's
her
a
child in that
female,
line.
dirty. That's a female.
I don't think
No,
you'll ever hear an Arab ever say that's a female. Not in the way like they'll say that's a female, get her, but they won't say that's a female, stop. No, what are you doing? Like they have
yeah.
a completely opposite approach to
Stone,
that
stone her,
shit.
followed by stone her. But that's what it
Yeah,
comes down
dead ass, bro. Nah. You know what? Because it was a clip I had played earlier. I'm gonna dig that shit up because it was actually kind of extra, but it does highlight the extremity of it. I'm not even pointing that out as a plus, but that's the extremity of it where it's like, hey man, don't don't ever overstep. You need to understand what exactly you could be dealing with as one of our women in the West. This is what makes, like, you know, especially white women. This is what makes white women so retarded.
She reported without a hint of trouble for more than an hour.
And what happened then?
Our camera battery went down. And we had to stop for a moment. And suddenly, Baha looks at me. We've got to get out of here. I was told later that they were saying, let's take her pants off. And it's like suddenly, before I even know what's happening, I feel hands grabbing my breasts.
I probably shouldn't even play all of this because 60 Minutes is going to hate me for letting this air. But
fair use.
It's beyond fair use. This is too much. I already know that it's giving a narrative that they don't want to show. But like I said, we all want to own you, but you'd rather be owned by me than one of them. That's all I'm saying. My ownership might come with love. Their ownership will never come with love.
Man, I was gonna say, man, play this shit, use another screen.
I call cap anyway, bro. I call cap. You can't be around me for an hour, nothing happens.
All the cap you want.
And then all of a sudden, come on, I call cap on the way. Because she didn't even witness it. Somebody had to tell her that she was being assaulted.
No. You misheard. You misheard.
No, I heard her say
let me explain.
I heard her.
Let me explain all of the background of it. And I was saying this the other night. Among a lot of the Arab world, there's a concept, a game. They call it a game. It's called takfir. And forgive me, I don't speak Arabic, so I'm not going to try to pronounce the Arab eloquence of it. But it's called takfir, basically. And the idea is, if you can surround a woman with enough men, no one from the outside can really penetrate the crowd. And then people from the outside can't necessarily see what's happening in the middle of the crowd. And so the people in the middle of the crowd can basically do whatever it is they want to do to the woman. And, you know, white girls bleed a lot.
Grabbing my crotch, grabbing me from behind.
I can speak a little bit Arabic.
I mean, it's not, you know, one person and then it stops. It's like one person and another person and another person. They literally just tore my pants to shreds. And then I felt my underwear go. And I remember looking up when my clothes gave way. I remember looking up and seeing them taking pictures with their cell phone. I didn't even know that they were beating me with flagpoles and sticks and things because I couldn't even feel that. Because I think of the sexual assault was all I could feel, was their hands raping me over and over and over again. And that's when I said, okay, it's about staying alive now. I have to just surrender to the sexual assault. What more can they do now? They're inside you everywhere. So the only thing left to fight for was my life.
She got fingered to death. You know what, bro?
not to death. Not to death. She lived. Okay, so to death is a little bit.
Bro, I've been Arabic my whole life, bro. Because me in high school, I was notorious. The hallway crowded. The girl I like, Tracy McDaniel. Man, you can't see me. What you say? They huddle around in the crowd. You can't tell who it is. That's me, bro. Freshman year of high school. Shout out to Lynn Bloom. Man, I run through, smack her ass, run down to my class. Yo, I was Arabic this whole time. Fuck this. I wish I could have been Arabic.
But no. Even in telling that story or whatever, it's like that was almost like a 1980s high school movie level of, you know, male exuberance or whatever. Like, think Porky's or whatever. Like, you know,
right.
Boys being boys. Sometimes niggas get a little too much, right? But it wasn't to the level of a pure violent threat. It was just, he did a little bit too much. Like, I remember, perfect fucking example. You remember The Real World, like the MTV show, The Real World?
Yes.
There's a girl named Tammy. I think her name is cute looking, like kind of tall, slim, slightly red bone-ish, blonde hair. And this was like season 1, I think. And I'm saying Tammy because you might have seen
Oh
her in other
shit, man,
realities
you go
since
all the way
then.
back to '94. Damn.
Season 1, right? Because I think it was season 1. It was the first season. Remember, they kicked this little nigga out. I think his name was Mouse.
I ain't get a chance to watch it until like about season
But
4.
I don't remember. I don't know if his name was Mouse, but it was this little tiny, skinny black nigga. They kicked this nigga out, and I remember exactly why. Him and Tammy was having like some. It was season 2. Yeah, married to Kenny Anderson. You know who I'm talking about, Sir Tice. It was season 2, I guess. Like, so you saying it's season 2? See, who knows? Season 1, season 2. Anyway, it was early in the
You talking about
career.
Tammy off of Love and Hip Hop or
There you
whatever
go.
Basketball Wives?
That might be the one. That might be the one. But anyway,
yeah.
Like he was right. Married to Kevin Anderson. He said
Kenny Anderson, yeah, from
Kenny
the
Anderson,
New Jersey.
So
Nets,
look. It was during that season of Love and Hip Hop. They was having some kind of little argument. It was all caught on camera because this is like, reality show house.
No, it's Basketball Wives, bro. It's Basketball Wives.
No. I mean, not Black. That was her show, Love and Hip Hop. But I'm sorry, they was having that shit on The Real World. This was back in the 90s. Because remember, The Real World was like the first real reality show. And something or another happened. And he like picked her up. I think she had on you know how girls be t-shirt and panties and a scarf and shit. And I think she might have been dressed like that. And they was arguing about something, not a real argument, but it was like play fight type argument.
She was bad as hell.
And he grabbed her, picked her up, and like ran around the house with her over his shoulders or whatever. And it was just this thing where like he kind of was doing a little bit much, but he didn't do anything like overtly extra sexual. Like he didn't try to touch her in any kind of obvious way. He literally picked her up, ran around the house with her on his shoulders or whatever. And that shit turned into this whole big mess. We uncomfortable with you here. You got to get out the house. We can't have you in here with all the women. It turned into this whole thing. I remember that shit because I was young watching it play out, and I was like, damn. He really didn't do extra. Like it wasn't that bad, but it was a little bit. I mean, I'm not saying he didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna stand like that, but it wasn't really crazy. But y'all came at him so crazy on this shit, and I was just thinking, like, even in that, right? How far away from that is what we just heard from this lady over in Egypt? Right, that's the difference between American culture and these foreign cultures, right? Like even our going too far isn't going nearly as far as that.
Here's my thing, bro. Because somehow, and you know this, Hood. Well, y'all know this. Somehow I've become
Black Ram 313 for real. Stop. Shout out to Black Ram 313.
What up? What up, Black Ram?
Always chat. Appreciate Black Ram 313 dropping through. That's crazy though. I've been a quiet listener and fan of yours for years now, but shout out to Black Ram, brother.
Oh, so you secretly love us, Chicago niggas.
Oh man, no, we ain't.
I hated y'all, but no. Beefs about shit. This all good.
No. Look, man, I'm at war with Chicago and Detroit, man. No, shout out to Black Ram.
That's how it is. Beef just happens.
It just happened, bro. Because we go outside.
You know, he from Chicago. He just got 313 behind us, and I guess 312 wasn't available. But he's Chicago West Side, K-Town. You know what I'm saying?
All right, K-Town. All right, shout out, man. Shout out to I used to get my fake IDs off Madison and Pulaski. Anyway,
damn, you too.
Hey, man, I went outside, bro. I could read in. I went outside.
I was outside too.
But look, all right. Back to. I know that on these YouTubery streets, that dirty folks are somehow, some way, I become the voice of domestic violence, and I do not understand why. Right. But through that, I've understood this: that American men, black men being the face of, but because American men only come in white and black. Everybody else has their own culture they brought from their nation, and they have their own town, Chinatown, Greek town, Little Italy. So just white and black men are really American.
Korean town. Don't forget about them.
American men want to be equal to a woman, which means you have to be less than in order to be equal, because girls are dumb and they don't know how to do anything. Instead of owning their women. So when I say things like it's my baby or her baby, but it's not our baby, because I'm not fighting for mine. If I got to fight you over mine, that I'm fighting you for real because it's mine. But if it's not mine, you can have it. But if you charge me for it, I'll kill you. And people like, oh my God, I can't believe you like that because it's ownership,
Yeah,
right?
you know it's so fucking crazy. Like I've lived that logic, and I came to the conclusion like if we got to fight, I want blood, bitch. This not fair. This not fair, man. I want blood.
And you feel what I'm saying? Because if I'm fighting, you're telling me you need to fight for your. Who am I gonna fight? I'm fighting her, right? I'm fighting her and the state, right? Because she got backup. So she gang banging. So I can't gang bang? Yes, I can, right? So leave me alone. Just take it, give it your last name. I say I ain't got no kids. I don't care about it. Fuck it. In 22 years, they can be on the reality show looking for their dad, and I'll be like, yo, let me tell you who your mama really was. I'm cool with it, right? If you're my girl, whoopings, timeouts, take her allowance, right? That's what you do to your children, right? I'm either beat you, I'm gonna throw you in the closet, or I'm gonna subjugate you. That's why I don't want a girl that work or can read, so I can give her an allowance and take it away when I feel like it when she's not doing her duty. Like
Damn, man, that's my
as a
boy.
patriarch,
And
as
she
a
gotta be mute. And she gotta be mute.
man, that was my grandfather. Shout out to Miss
That,
Mary.
that was my dream too, though. Your grandfather
No,
was ahead of
yeah,
his time.
he was ahead of the game, bro. I was too young to understand. But my grandfather dated a mute woman, Miss Mary. All she could do, she couldn't talk. She because she didn't have a tongue, right? She couldn't talk. So my grandfather learned sign language just to be with Miss Mary. And when they had an argument, it used to be the funniest stuff. My grandfather just turned his head and closed his eyes, and she'd just be in front of him, waving her hands all wild, looking like a 1990s rapper. And my grandfather was like, I ain't part of the argument. I can't talk, bitch. Yo, shout out to my granddad. He was a goat. But that's part of the ownership.
That is hilarious. Go ahead.
But that's part of the ownership because through ownership, I trust my decision to lead dot dot dot. And if I need counsel, I'll talk to men of the appropriate, task and duty in order to get that counsel. I really don't have to listen. I don't have to ask a woman anything. I can't even ask her what she wants to eat because she knows she's hungry and don't know what food she wants. I don't have to ask a woman anything. I can listen to a woman's suggestions because they are good at stuff like interior decorating and repetitive tasks, and I can help her do her repetitive task easier, and I have no problem with that. But asking her, like making her part of a real adult conversation, like counting on her for things, like that's not what men do in any other culture outside of America. And that's the culture difference. Everybody else knows they own their women and children. You can't even say without children. You
Yep.
can't. Women and
And pets
children
now.
first.
Pets included. You know what I'm saying? Men, women, and children, pets. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but you treat your pet like a child, right?
Let me hold on real quick because I want to get to another clip. Let me get Sir Tyson on the panel before we get to the
What
next
up,
clip.
Tyson?
Hey, happy New Year to you, Mr. Hood Conservative. You keeping the movement going against the grain. So I always appreciate that. To my two Chicago brothers, thank you guys for beating them Packers today. I really
yes, I'll take it.
I got to get ready for this Lions game tonight, so I had to come home and make a home cooked meal before I step back out.
Hey, I'm counting y'all going to the Super Bowl, Tyson. I got money on y'all. You know what I'm saying, on FanDuel. Y'all better go to the fucking Super Bowl.
I hope we can fulfill your bet. I just want to add on something that you said, Mr. Hood Conservative, and what Dirty said also about these Arabs, or as we say as a native Detroiter, Arabs. Listen, there's a
y'all
bar.
say Arab in Detroit?
Yeah, everybody say Arab, bro.
I call her BB.
Now we call him Arab too, bro.
Yeah. I thought
Yeah,
we
we do
invented
too.
that. I thought we invented that slur. Listen, man. You said the little, but well, that's New York term, but we call them party stores. We ain't talking about the bodega or party stores, man. There's a bar I go to that's around the corner from my parents' house. It's one of those hood bars you used to go to when you're young, and it's still there. And it's owned by these Arabs, and they're super cool. I've known them. I've known them since I was gonna say since high school, but that tells you I've been in bars since then, right? But now, real talk. I was there last year, and there was a chick sitting there, and I was trying to holler at her, but I see, she was kind of giving me, when a bitch not really interested in you like that. And I'm like, damn, I'm the livest one in here, All right. But anyway, she started sitting closer to one of the owners who had came out and sat down next to me talking like, hey, how's Florida and all this? And she sat down closer, whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm peeping what this is. She's like what you guys both said. She's the chicks that give up a little ass so she don't have to pay for her, Newports or her little whiskey or here. But it's in this bar she don't. And man, next thing I know, bright ass lights. They both went through the back of the kitchen room or whatever. And I'm like, damn. He's that blatant, like he would get up and then maybe she would go like 10 or 15 minutes later. Nope, she followed right behind him and shit, And I'm just giving you guys a recent one that this still happens to this day. And when time to Tammy, I'm landing the plane here. Listen, that I saw Kenny Anderson down here about a year ago, and I actually brought up Tammy. And he was like, don't bring up that bitch. I was like, and he said, that's the worst MF. He said, fine, I had Spinderella. Him and Spinderella from Salt and Pepper had a kid too. He said, but that
lucky
bitch
bastard. Damn.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude.
I mean, he was up there back then. It is what it is.
I said, I hate to say this, and I don't hope your kids weren't involved, but when that bitch Tammy got homeless, I did a cheer for that. And he bust out laughing like
wait, Kenny Anderson went to Georgia Tech, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I loved he was a real one. Him and Slash, they was real ones, bro.
Yeah. So when he said, you know what, I'm not gonna comment on it, but he said, I ain't mad at you, whatever. But to your description, Hood Conservative, it was a brother who did that shit, and they was all just playing around. And when it came,
that's what I was trying to say. It was a long time ago. I can't remember exact details. I just remember he did a little too much, and they just went ham on him.
He was an up and coming comedian too, and it was just innocent. And she was the main one, like a typical one of them. Y'all know that word.
Was he on what was that comedy shit they used to have back in the Def Comedy Jam? Was he? He was on Def Comedy Jam, wasn't he?
He may have came on. I can't quite remember his name, but I could find out. But yeah, I just wanted to add that because I remember us all watching that show. I'm a little older than you, so it was like. It was like, fuck that bitch, Tammy. That was some bullshit. We were looking at it like that's the only brother on the show too. We saw what they did to Kevin. He's a leftist anyway, so I don't really give a fuck with the guy on the first season. Now this brother, it's like, man, fuck all this TV. But I just want to add that background about the Arabs and Tammy.
Yeah, man, them Arabs.
Yo, I had this clip from Umar I wanted to play real quick because we was talking about all the interracial dating and stuff. I was gonna play this earlier in the show, but I said I'm gonna save it for the panel.
A big difference between the snow bunny and the African queen is the snow bunny will find a black man in progress. She will find him on the job. She will find him on the university. And that snow bunny will see a black man with potential and she will invest in him. She will help him level up. And then when the sister see him 5 years ago, 5 years later, he's a millionaire. And the sister say, look at that sellout. He went and got a white girl. But guess what? When he was looking for a sister to help him level up, to invest in him, none of them wanted it. You know why? Too many black women want a finished product. Black women have to stay with me. Black women have to stop expecting men to be a finished product. It's harder on us. Help him level up. Stay with me. Help him level up and become what you need him to be. Because the big reason why these snow bunnies are running off with black men is they're meeting them when they have nothing, but they believe in their vision. And black women are waiting for him to cross the finish line. And by the time he crosses the finish line, the snow bunny then snatched him already.
Inspector Umar Collective, he looked like one of them runaway slaves that get caught because he had too much damn day, and he basically, yeah, man, what's up with that hair, bro? What's up with that fucking shit on his damn head?
No, but he's right.
Hey, dirty, hold on a second. Let me speak on this because I know you're gonna have a point, but let me
go ahead,
because this dude clearly listens to the Sphere and is taking my points on this. But here's the thing: number one, I don't really care about this interracial stuff. And like I said, people should reject Umar just on what he hasn't come through. And I blame Black America for letting him have the voice that he actually has right now, because he should be a pariah. Number two, It's 2024. If y'all got kids, you know, Hood, you got some, or nieces and nephews, these kids don't give a fuck about that shit. Like even us
No.
Gen Xers anymore. So you sound like you come into the party with fucking albums, you know, with vinyl and shit, you know? Right, you know.
Yo,
So
speaking of albums and vinyl, Sir Tice, I'm sorry, I wanted to cut you. I had to cut you off at this point because you sparked the thought that it's something that had been bothering me for a long time, and I've never got a chance to talk about this. And I'm going to kick it to you as soon as I'm done, Tice, but I'm going to put a hot potato in your hand. When was the last time you looked through a family photo album? Like with your physical hands?
2 years ago when I went to my auntie's house and found some old pictures, but not in a while, is my point.
Well, that's also my point too, because I know, like, when I was young, I remember this was a key thing in my grandma's house, and I remember, like, my aunt her sister was one of my aunts, my grandmother's sister. She had photo albums too, but when I was young, my grandmother had like big, thick binders because they used to sell it like that back in the day. Because we would all have Polaroids, and we would go to the the photo hut, and get pictures printed out and shit. Nowadays, you can print your own pictures, and most people just save pictures on the hard drive, so you don't even have to print them no more. But we would have photo albums. And the reason why you had photo albums is because, one, people had a lot of family members back in the day that you didn't necessarily know of, but you would see them through pictures and you'd learn and ask about them, and you might meet them one day at a reunion or something like that. And then two, that was the medium, right? We just had pictures, and you had to put pictures in a booklet to save them and keep them. So that was the way it was. And I remember.
I got the perfect build when you pass it back to me on that.
I remember after my grandmother died, like all the photo albums got snatched up and taken by different people, whatever, aunts and shit. But I just now realize that that era is gone. And not only is the era gone from a digital sense, like the technology's changed or whatever, but at the same time, the extended family thing is diminished drastically because family units are incredibly smaller than they used to be. And so with smaller
they don't exist.
And then there's the non-existent nuclear family unit, right? That's a whole different conversation. I really wasn't even bringing that up, but that is also a reality in what I'm saying. That's the thing. Go ahead, you got it, Tice.
This is what the nigga sphere don't understand or whatever. And I can't even talk to the nigga sphere or whatever. Now, paint or whoever you think the nigga sphere is. But I'll tell you how true what you said was. We used to have the film was developed like every Sunday we'd be at my grandfather's house or whatever, right? Notice I said it ain't Big Mama's house, it's the grandfather, god damn it.
Thank you.
Thank
you for that.
So we'd be there and it'd be like, oh, they bring in the pictures, a month later after the shits, like you said, you have to go. But that was a big deal, man. Sitting there and watching those things and the family coming together, whereas now people don't even see the whole value of family. Let me tie this back to Umar now, because this is very important. It actually ties into it. Okay, I've promised. I've been on Umar's social media because when he comes to Miami, I'm gonna y'all will see a viral video with he and I. I promise you that. I'm gonna see this dude because number one, he talks. Okay, number one, I can't stand this term snow bunny. No, I'm not caping for white women and all that shit. But if I don't know, if Brad Pitt said jungle bunnies, niggas would have a tizzy. Niggas would have a.
You can say chocolate bunnies. I mean,
yeah, but I'm saying no.
If you say that, the white girls will love them even more.
Yeah, but the thing is this: they don't help black men do shit. So, like my cousin has what he would call a snow bunny. Got his master's at 22 while still being a D1 athlete, and all this. Does she help him go over his defensive schemes and protections? No. It's just somebody he found. I'm not using it because of him. I'm just saying this. I do agree with him on they're there with projects and things like that. But hey, sisters can do just that, but to make it like these snow bunnies are breathing wisdom into them and all. And did he not say African queens? Like, shut the fuck up with this.
He been watching too much the movie Mandingo and watching other men Mandingo.
I was way more upset about African queens than I was Snow Bunny.
Right. Husband,
Well,
can
go
I say
ahead.
one more thing that Mr. O said? Get out of here, you goddamn nigger. You know that's for man. That's for man.
Yeah, hey, I like Man They Go School movie, and I don't mind Bunny because I remember when the Playboy Mansion was in Chicago, and my grandfather took me there when I was very small and got me a non-alcoholic drink, and they had the Bunny uniform on. It was cool. Um, I'm actually rolling with Umar on this one, which is rare because he got babies by strippers like like average niggas. But I gotta roll with him on this, and I understand what Sir Tice is saying about his cousin, right? But I don't think you're saying it in the totality. White women are not phenomenal people because they're white. They just act like women. Black women act like niggas with vaginas. So black women, every other woman, Asian, Latina, whatever, every other woman goes to college to find a husband. Black women go to college so she won't need one. Everybody else graduates with an engagement ring and a graduation gown, and black women graduate with a graduation gown and a baby on her lap. She take the baby and dismiss the marriage. I have a something I call zero theory, and if y'all heard my channel, y'all heard it before. It's a very similar to what Umar said. You can have -2 cents, right? You're just trying to get to zero. As a man, zero is positive. You're in the black. You don't have anything, but you don't own anything. You're just trying to get to zero so you can progress from there. Men are just trying to get to zero so they can build. You start off at -0. You start off at a deficit. We all do, unless you come from a silver spoon. We all start at a negative. You got to find a car, find a job. We all
Can I
start at
add
negative.
real quick? We've been told we ain't shit since we was 8 or 9 years old.
That's when you no, well, you're about 11 or 12, because they always want that baby to be smart and handsome until you become smart and handsome, and then you one of them niggas. It's real quick to go from my baby to one of them niggas as soon as you reach puberty. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. So when you're at -2 cents, black women will give you a nickel. Now you +3 cents. The problem is because men are loyal to sex and resources. You figure she gave you sex and resources. That's your girl. Because now you up 3 cents. Now you went from not having and I've heard these situations, right? A guy that doesn't have, he don't have a place to stay to the point that he doesn't even have a state ID so he can get a job. She gave you a place to get an ID. You found a job, whatever the case may be. Every other woman will ride with you till you get $1 because they're all going to leave you. The white girls, the black girls, the green girls, and we all want a green girl. There's nobody in the chat that doesn't want to date a green girl. The black girl, the white girl, the green girl, they all leave you. But everybody else will wait till you get $1 and leave with 50 cents. Black girls wait till you get a dime and then try to take 8 cents so they can say they did bad by themselves and have you back at your mama house. The only way, because everybody else feels they deserve better, and black women know that they don't deserve anything. So they need you to have less than nothing, or they don't feel in control of their situation. Because what they cannot do is follow instructions, fried chicken, and shut up. So it's the cultural thing. And here's the ill part. The cultural thing isn't even because of the color of the woman. It's because the culture of the man. Black men wanting to love their women instead of own their women is why women talk with clothes on and destroy everybody's lives.
It seems like
hold on before you jump in, Mr. O. I want to make a quick station break. We're gonna actually kill this part of the stream on YouTube, and I'm gonna cut this off and go strictly on Rumble right now. Mr. O, you don't have to do anything. You can keep everything the same as you got it, but we are going straight on to now. I'm taking my show to Rumble. So everybody in the chat right now, do yourself a favor, click the link to the Rumble show that I've been posting in the chat. I've been telling you guys we're going to take a portion of the show straight to Rumble, and now is the time. So I appreciate you following me this long, but we are ending this part of the show on YouTube, and we are going straight to Rumble. I will catch you guys later, but shout out to everybody in the Rumble gang. The YouTube show is ending in just a second. And now we are strictly on Rumble. That being said,
you made it sound like a porn. Now it's strictly on. It's me and you.
yeah. It's exclusive. It's exclusive. This way you can do all the extra shit on Rumble.
All right.
But now I just wanted to keep the show going though. We're gonna
Man,
play
TikTok.
this video right
Man, I'm
here.
checking my son's phone. You know it's bedtime. Look what this little girl sent my son.
Answer this motherfucking phone call. Blow your motherfucking brains out with this motherfucking gun. And right now, if you don't motherfucking help me and listen to what the fuck I say, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking brains out with that fucking gun. You see that motherfucking gun? Give it here, Chloe. Give it here. See that motherfucking gun behind you? Give the fuck here. I'm finna show your ass up. I'm finna show your ass up. You wanna hear this? You wanna hear this? You wanna hear this? You wanna hear this? Yeah. Yeah, you wanna hear this? Yeah, you wanna hear this? Yeah, you wanna hear shit else? Yeah, you wanna see? Yeah, you wanna see some else? Yeah, yeah. Stop fucking playing with me. Why do you not answer the fucking phone? You need to answer this phone, but I beat you up. Hey, Chloe. Oh, that's right.
Man, TikTok. Man, I'm checking my son's phone. You know it's bedtime.
Yo,
Look.
was he dating a Chicago
Young
little
love,
girl?
bro.
Bro, I'm telling you, niggas with vaginas, bro. That shit is hilarious because I seen it, bro.
Like, no, for real though. Is this in Chicago? I mean, she sounds like she on the south side, you know what I'm saying, with the blicky right
Bro,
now. I mean,
bro, this could be anywhere USA if you got a black mom, bro.
oh
I
yeah.
don't, I can't even. And I own a lot of dysfunctional Chicago stuff, bro. But I don't even know about that one, bro.
And
That's
then
black girl
people be
magic.
like, I don't know what you see in these white girls. You gotta get you a sister. Only a black woman can understand you right. Even if that's true, I don't know if I want it.
I don't even need understanding. I need compliance.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna understand me by doing what I want. Like that's the understanding I need.
You
Man,
want
you ain't.
compliance, she want chaos. I mean,
But here's the thing. Okay, because I've dabbled with different types of food, right? That's what I'm gonna call them. The look. So all of y'all are fathers, right? And we've all had fights. Well, most of us had fights. There's a look that you give your children to make them sit down. You ain't got to say nothing. Mama yelling, call your daddy. And then you look up and the kids just sit down like, we don't want them problems, right? Same look you get before you fight, right? All that spinning around in a circle, it don't matter once the look come up. Boom. So what I didn't know until I dated white and Puerto Rican women is because I travel, right? I go outside. Somehow you can't be cultured and read if you go outside, but that's a different podcast. So I'll be in Indiana or Waterloo, Iowa, or Davenport, Iowa, or Sioux Falls, South Dakota, or fucking Galveston, Texas, whatever. Not Galveston, whatever, Fort Worth, Texas, whatever. And when I go around the nation to different cultures of women, they all get on my nerves because they girls. Tyler's gonna tattle, right? But when they get on my nerves too much, I give them the look that just shut up. Look, every other group of women shut up. As a matter of fact, when I was in Fort Worth, Texas, I was dealing with a Puerto Rican girl, and I gave her the look, and she walked away for an hour. She came back an hour later. I said, "Shorty, where you go?" She said, "Man, my dad used to give me that look. I know what that look mean. That's the look before you get your ass beat." She's like, "Man, I just shut up." And at that moment, it occurred to me that when black women see that look, they're like, "Nigga, who you looking at like that? Nigga, what you gonna do?" They're like warlike creatures, bro. How can you function and be productive with warlike creatures? So that's what I'm saying. That could be anywhere USA, bro. Black women are like that everywhere. DC, everywhere.
You know what's the trap about that type of shit, dirty folk? And this is what's so frustrating about the you just gotta love a black woman type of crowd. Because what happens is you wind up in a situation where I have to force my will, but we're not really in a kind of legal and social environment where me forcing my will is totally acceptable. So now you're trying to put me in a box, and I don't want to have to deal with relationships where I'm like in this weird box all the time.
I agree. Now I will say this though, my personal, I do not advise this to anybody else. My personal resolve to that is it's a game to me. The game is called Can She Make It to the Phone? It's only a case if you can report it. Now, the thing is, do I want to date a girl that I have to play that game with? Or do I just want to crack jokes and eat tacos? Right?
Unfortunately, they both in one and the
Well,
same. But
and that's like the clip I was playing earlier with Samwise when he was like, when a girl walks into when you walk into a room, there's a bunch of guys telling her how awesome she is. And then there's the one guy telling her she ain't shit or he's not saying anything, and that's the guy she wants to. Like he was going in this whole thing about how women you have this. He was making the red pill rage kind of speech, but he kind of ended it with like, well, if that's how women really are, then fuck them. And that's kind of the situation you wind up with, especially with black women. Not really women broadly, but black women seem to have like a lot of the worst end of the spectrum. But I don't necessarily say abandon all women at the same time. It's a little too much for me. But cutting off some women seems reasonable.
I mean, you gotta make a statement. Look, the only way what's the name to send a message is to kill the messenger. I mean, it's the only way.
I don't know if that's how it goes. You know what, bro? Here's the thing.
Sends a message.
No, here's the thing. Because you're dealing with. Nah, he did it over a girl. That was so dumb. He kicked off a whole war because this girl was offended. That was some cake shit. Anyway, the whole thing is because black women want to be men so bad. They want female entitlement, but they want male privilege, right? They want to run a relationship. They want to
the accountability of a child.
Right. Female accountability, man, and accountability. Got Tyler's gonna Tyler. Because they masculine creatures with clothes on, right? They don't act like women until they naked. Since they masculine creatures with clothes on, the only things that they like about men is the most toxic traits of men. Like everything about men that they admire, that they say they hate, but they really admire, is the toxicness. It's not the fact that only men can be funny, because the truth is funny and men deal in reality. It's not the fact that men can count and girls can't. It's not the fact that men are better parents. It's not the fact that men are the best chefs. It's not the fact that men are better at everything in life, including the sex that men want from women. Men are better at sex because you can't even ride the dick, you scoot. I'm doing calisthenics for an hour.
I don't know. Jasmine Cashmere does exist. I mean, Superhead does.
Man, look, exceptions don't make the rule.
No, the scoot is so irritating. You gotta let bitches scoot because that's how they rock.
Yeah, exceptions
that's
don't
their
make
thing. You gotta let them scoot. That's that they get off on that shit.
Nah, man, I have to like get on your tiptoes. You got to train them. You got to teach them how to treat you.
Man, you know these bitches ain't got no damn Megan knees, man. Come on now,
bro. I have never sucked a swiller in my life. Pause. But I got to teach her how to suck my swiller. I got to teach you from a place that I haven't been at. Like you have to teach women everything. You know what I'm saying?
What?
You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach girls everything.
No, that shit was crazy when I thought about it. It's true. That's just real though.
You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you're not really good at everything and I'm better at everything, I don't get credit for the fact that men are awesome. But men aren't perfect. Women compare themselves to men. They compare men to God. I'm not perfect, but I am better than you. So now the 2 or 3 flaws that I have, those are the things that you magnify. Yes, you pay all the bills. Yes, you're a great father. Yes, you're a great husband. No, you're not abusive. Yes, you're a great teacher, but you're also kind of handsome, and these girls be trying to fuck you in the bathroom at the club. But shorty, don't worry about that, because if you leave me, what you gonna do with being mistress to a married man? You need to stay right here. You leave one cheating dick to fuck 5 dicks to find another nigga? No, don't worry about it. Folks did that, so hopefully you ain't got to go through that. You know what I'm saying? Everything about the toxicity, they say that men are pedos, which is absolutely untrue, right? Is it true that men touch kids? There's a certain amount that do, but women do it as a cultural thing. I don't see videos of dudes popping penis on 2-year-old girls. I see a lot of videos of grown women popping ass on 2-year-old boys. When I talk to girls, most girls talk about this is how you know how old you are. Because even when I talk about my first sexual experience with an older woman, I was 11, she was 13. I was like, she pulled out my weenie because weenie is what it was at 11 years old. So when girls tell me the story like, yo, my plate aunt opened up my pocketbook. Shorty, you 32 years old talking about pocketbook, but she back at 9 years old when that woman touched her. The only difference between pedo and sexual assault is penetration. Women are always touching on kids, and women don't want you touching on kids. Women change the diapers, tell men that he can't change diapers. Like women have all this nude access to children.
You
All
know
this
what, dirty folk? I feel like you need like a panel coach. If you talk too long uninterrupted, you're gonna go into really strange, uncomfortable places. And so we're gonna pull it back and go to the
Yeah,
next clip.
yeah.
He say straight up, but it's true though. But all
It
right, but
is,
yeah.
but strange and uncomfortable.
All
I
right,
thought
I
it
just
was
want to
I thought
highlight on
Rumble.
this panel right here. This panel is a group of
Why they all
5
look the
women, and they're
same? God
talking
damn.
about relationships, blah, blah,
Pause it,
blah.
Hood.
And
Pause it.
on this particular panel, they talk about how every woman should have a whole face.
Bro, they all look the same. Look, going to
You got a problem
2025.
already, bro?
But look, bro, look, the glasses, the so-called Medusa dreadlocks, and the lunch lady arms, bro, and look at the double neck and the chin on her, bro.
Bro, okay, let me help you out. There are only 6 black women, bro. Every black woman look like the same 6 women. I swear to God, I think I slept with the same girl 7 times, bro. All
Okay,
light
okay.
skinned girls look alike.
Before you go,
All
like,
dark skinned girls look alike.
dirty.
And the darker they are, the more they try to look like trans gentlemen.
Okay, now play Hood before dirty going to a damn diatribe.
I'm not going to die trying. I'm saying they 6 girls. You said they look alike. It's only 6 of them,
And
bro.
when
The
one
same
woman
makeup.
says that every woman should have a whole phase, every last one of these women said, yes, they should. And I just want to say that men get a bad rap in the black community. They say, oh, the man, he left. Oh, he don't protect the woman. But we don't talk about the ignorance that is promoted and condoned amongst women. This is what happens very frequently amongst women. When you have problems in your household, you sit around with your friends. When you have issues with your children, you sit around with your friends and you don't identify that all of you all are dumb. All of you all are stupid. All of you all are ill-informed. So you keep making this cycle. I'll never forget, when you want to get some help, you got to go around some people that has some intelligence. You want to get some liberation, you got to go around some people that's going to challenge your thinking. Why would you sit around with a group of people that is dumb, just saying dumb shit just like you, thinking dumb just like you? It's like, oh man, I want to kill myself. Yeah, I think you should. I don't see why you should keep going. You know, like, come on, man. You don't need a whole phase.
Girls are dumb.
She had a whole phase.
Girls are dumb.
I know she had a whole phase. She's speaking from guilt, but she had a
She's
whole
black.
phase too.
Look.
No. That's that masculine shit, bro. Boys have a whole phase, and girls want to do the most toxic thing boys do, but
Men
girls don't
can't be boys.
realize. I was a slut. But they don't understand. I'm doing it for you, ma. All this practice pussy is for you. So when I meet Mrs. Right, I know what I'm doing. You don't need to do what you're doing because you don't teach me. I teach you. But yeah.
There's a reality to that. Like, a man wants a woman who's pure. A man can be satisfied by a woman who's like a virgin or whatever. Theoretically, I'm not saying every single time, but theoretically, a man can accept a virgin woman because that was always the deal, right? However, women don't necessarily want inexperienced men.
Yep.
And it's just, one of those realities. It's just the dichotomy that's how it works between men and women a lot of times. We are what we are. Fighting it only hurts.
I mean, there's a reason why, well, what's this? Oh, you gotta love it. Gotta love it.
Fuck out the way, bitch. That is cold.
That's what she get.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God. But hood, what you said is absolutely right. Men can take an inexperienced women. Women can't take an inexperienced man. Men want a virtuous woman. Women want another woman's man. The only good man is another woman's man.
Yep. I mean, even then, no. See, that's a line to that. See, you still gotta be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? When you got a chick, because you can't be a lame nigga with a chick, because other bitches gonna be like, nah,
No,
nah.
no, bro. The only good man is another woman's man. I say that all the time, and I mean, bro. It's like having money, right? You can't get a job, so you got a job. You can't get money, so you got money. The only good man is another woman's man. Like historically, bro.
And then the best men are the white women's men, and that's why the hate comes.
I don't
Or
want a man touching me, looking at me, if he have previously dated a snow bunny. And I mean that with everything, every white and red blood cell in my fucking body. If you have previously dated a snow bunny, baby, we have nothing in common. I don't even want you to touch me. After you done went over there with, you know, melanin deficient Mary, no ma'am. No, sir. No. Keep your ass over there on the other side of the snow, because I don't want no fucking parts. I'm just saying. I don't care if you want some Jamie Foxx shit, because you know recently Jamie Foxx saying, "Oh, sisters, I'm cured." I don't give a damn about this shit. I don't care. If you have touched that motherfucking colonizer, you need to be exterminated. I said what I said. I said what I said. The
Is these
fact
dudes in
that
the chat
you
saying
wanted
this?
to participate in diluting your bloodline is enough for me. It is absolutely enough for me, and I don't want no parts, period. Because there's no way clinically, physically, mentally, okay, psychologically possible that you can think that those women can touch us. There's no way fucking possible. There's no fucking way. Because we are mother. Okay. Everybody wants our features. Everybody wants our swag. Everybody just want everything about us. And if you can't see value in black women, you gotta go. You ain't finna fuck on melanin deficient Mary and think that you can come over here. Okay, I don't want that colonizer energy over here. I don't want that oppressor energy over here. I don't want that savagery energy over here. I said what I said. Y'all got it. Roll with it. I don't want.
Motherfucker just supposed to take and accept whatever the fuck you say because I'm a black woman. Bitch, shut up. The fuck out of here.
And hoes mad. We need a hoes mad.
Oh my God. You know what? Dirty Tyler tale, right? I'm in a
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. Don't tell me, because I didn't get a single apology.
Time has expired.
My life was threatened. Thank you.
Hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
You know, sidebar though, she looked like it's only 6 girls. She looked like a girl though I know with the most fire Kegel game ever. Like I would do her. But she also looked like a girl, and that's why I'm laughing the whole time. This is before I did my Midwest tour, you know, the Indiana, Wisconsin, Iowa tour, hitting white girls, right? Because in Chicago real segregated. It's hard to get a white girl in Chicago, but in the Chicagoland area, they going. Anyway, this is before I did it though. I'm in a hotel with a girl. This is past the story. I told the story before about the girl who started crying when we was at the hotel, and I just started holding her because I ain't want that case. So after she calmed down, I turned on the TV, and it's one of those cheap hotels, like the 4 hour hotel. So when you turn on the TV, the first channel is the flick channel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to calm her down, make sure she can't leave, can't get to the phone. She's hysterical. I turn the TV on. It's a flick channel, and it was a commercial for like one of them 1-900 numbers, and it was a white guy on a yacht with 2 white girls, and one of the white girls on her knees doing what girls on her knees do. And she looked at me and she said, "Have you ever been with a white girl before?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, "I have." I was like, yo, how was it? She was like, it was all right. And then she domed me. And then we had the other 3 hours in the hotel room, bro. After she quit crying about being a hoe. Shout out to her. I can't remember her name, but shout out to her. But these are the women. Black women are the only women who know they can't get a better man. So they try to shame black men to stand because they know there's no other man that would pay more than a flaming hot bag of Cheetos for her. They can only convince black men that they worth more than 2 tacos. I think $40 is expensive, to be honest, but I just roll
Yeah,
with it
me too, man.
as a
Especially
salary cap.
in this economic times, I believe the new $40 is actually like 15 because there's overabundance of women out here, and and we already
You
got
see,
enough.
I stopped running the 40 ball commercial. I got it. I felt the vibe before the tide change. I be trying to look for the trends before they hit.
Man, see,
I'll be yelling 2 taco. Every girl I know be like, a man got to have a gazillion dollars to
Well,
mess with me. I'd be like, shorty,
two
I got two
tacos do
tacos.
cost $15.
Bro, no, $15. I'm getting them off the Mexican truck, bro. I'm paying $2.50 a taco, bro. My my budget for a girl I haven't slept with is
I know a
$6.
store that was like that. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. You can't get into extra cheap. You gotta know the spots though.
You got no spots, bro.
$3 a taco.
Hey,
Bro,
I'll be right back, y'all.
I have a $6 sex limit. If I don't know you, and that's for anybody, like a homeless man, be like, I'm hungry because you got some money. I ain't gonna give you no money, but I'll feed you. I'll take you to McDonald's, get you, a meal, right? $6. Like I have $6 for any stranger. And that's what she is. She's a stranger, right? So you can get a nickel bag of weed and a blunt. You can get 2 tacos. You can get a cheap bottle of a Moscato, the under the counter stuff. You can't, they got the regular bottles on the shelf, and then you go to the hood liquor stores. They got the other bottles under the cash register, the cheap stuff. They try to give it up. You can get this no name brand Moscato. But as long as it's $6 or less, I got you because I don't know you, and I don't mind losing $6, right? $5 plus tax. So I'm cool with that. I have never met a girl who turned down tacos, bro. I know vegetarian girls, vegan girls be like, "Can I have a tofu taco?" I've never met a girl refuse my tacos, bro, because they always hungry. They don't need money. They can't count.
Now I want to kick it to Sigma real quick. What's good, bro? What you know about these tacos, man?
Hey, man, I'm living in the Southwest. We got a lot of taco stands. A lot of them in abundance.
There you go. Nothing like a good taco. And listen, tacos are cheaper than a regular burger, man. It's American food just ain't hitting like it used to, is all I'm saying.
Pretty much, bro. And I think girls like tacos because they look like vaginas and they all bisexual.
Okay, I guess I will be eating tacos for a while.
That's a
I was going
1970s.
to say something, but I'm gonna back off now.
That's a 1970s flow. You'd be like, let me see your taco, your heady taco. That's a 1970s hair on your
No,
chest. Board.
what movie was that when they was at the restaurant and the guys came around, the mariachis came around like put some beef in your taco.
That sounds like some Cheech and Chong type shit, but I don't know what movie that is.
I swear to God, that was a movie from a while ago. I remember that shit. That was so long ago. I watched that shit. Damn, I think I had some other clips going. Let me see. I'm behind the fucking 8 ball. I had a bunch of clips I wanted to run through tonight, but I lost track of time. Hold on a second.
While you're doing that, I wanted to speak on this particular she on the screen. How about she don't want any brother who's been with Becky to touch her? My question is, who wants you?
She's wanted.
That is a question, bro.
She's wanted.
Because I'm telling you right now, the Carltons in the corporate world, they're not looking for that type.
Oh yeah,
Not even for just a quick lay. That's not who they go for.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Hey, what was
nutty.
a tech meetup what's the name recently, and all the chicks got mad because bros weren't checking for them, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, well, we was trying to give them a chance, like, nah, shawty, they
That was Kendra G. She did a meetup in Texas and nobody showed up.
Not even
I
that.
heard
No, it
there's
was
a
a tech.
couple of no, it was a couple of events like that. I've been hearing that a couple of times, like a couple of different things lately, where like they have these male female get together type of events, and the women show up, and the men be like playing PlayStation or doing podcasts or whatever the fuck niggas is doing, but they ain't going to that bullshit.
Not even that, hood. It's even worse. It was like an actual like a work event. So they basically tried to go ahead. So they the black women in tech was trying to go into this little seminar with all the so-called high figure, 6-figure tech guys supposed to be at, but they found out all them dudes had white girls.
Oh yeah, I can vouch for
Good.
that. I can tell
That's
you,
good.
as
I'm not even.
someone who goes to a lot of tech conferences, I can tell you, rarely will you find, at least from a director level position, a black man who's with a black woman.
And I think it's a big cultural thing too, because like I remember somebody had pointed out this to me earlier. Like I was a suburban kid at one point, and there is a completely different vibe in the majority of white America. Like suburban white America has like, everybody has problems and bullshit and all that. It's politics and everything. But just there's just a different atmosphere, a completely different energy. And I know for a lot of guys, once you reach a certain level of like economic success, it automatically comes with a social climbing. And the culture, the energy that a lot of black women bring just doesn't match that level of success and social climbing. And it's a hard thing to really like it's a square peg in a round hole for a lot of people. And it simply is what it is. It's not something you can just make happen.
Well, Hood, it kind of another thing kind of goes back to what you talked previously about, big butt versus boobs. I'm sorry, but as you move
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
up into society,
No
ass is
BBLs, right? How many
yeah,
BBLs did you see at your tech conferences, Sigma?
zero. Zero.
How many big fat asses naturally did you see at your tech conference?
Like in shape, like you can tell they actually
No, I
work
mean like
out.
a big badonkadonk.
Nah, zero. Yeah, you're not going to find them in high society.
Here's the conundrum. I'm not even gonna argue with what you're saying, right? Because as you were saying, and I'm really thinking like all the places I've been with the boule, I had to really think about it. You're not wrong. I saw a big butt one time though, but it was real, and it wasn't really big. It was just well shaped.
She
Yeah, you
couldn't
probably.
help it, right? It just is what it is. But
Yeah,
you don't really make a culture of it the way they do with the
E-
pores.
Exactly. And
well,
here's the thing: when a woman is in shape and she knows that her pedonkadonk is more round and actually in shape, she's not going to be advertising it for everybody at whatever venue she's at. That's another big difference. If the first thing you do when you're around the opposite sex, talking from a women perspective, if the first thing you do is to showcase how big your butt is, you're not high class because you want men to focus on what you have down there rather than what's the package you got outside of that.
I want to make a different argument. You guys are right. I want to make a different argument about because we're talking about race and class and gender at the same time, right? So the classism argument is me
We're
being apolitical.
intersectional, dirty folks. That's intersectionality. You know what I mean?
I get that.
Progressive
Wow.
and shit.
Come on, man. That was like 5 syllables, bro. Stop playing. Anyway, so like you're not a nigga from New York. Like y'all had a good public school. Y'all only had names in y'all school. PS24. All right. Anyway.
I learned after.
No, but for real. So class wise, the higher you go up, the less black women you see. Even when you see a woman who was like African American, she has a white girl swag, a Stacey Dash type of swag. That's true. The other thing I've noticed though gender wise is American men don't really care what color a man is, right? And I go back to you have to be black or a man, you can't be both. But if you're an intelligent man, if you're a well spoken man, if you're a man of influence, no matter where you go, you'll be the exception to the rule, right? Like, I don't like, you'll be that one black guy at the clan meeting. You feel me? Like men don't really care. It's like when I go and deal with them Arabs, right? Deal with the Arabs and they in the store like, "What up, my nigga?" and all that. I'm like, "Y'all be letting this motherfucker call you a nigga?" Like he be like, when they see me like, "How you doing, sir?" Like there's a respect that men garner from everybody except black women. That
I
men
mean, they
garner.
they niggas themselves too. They saying niggas.
It doesn't even matter. Don't play with me, right? We not comfortable like that. So the whole thing is when you go to those type of places, right? When the classism and the education level and the experience and comes in, men can interact about anything and find a common place, whether it's sports, whether it's music, whether it's women, whether it's food. Men can be around five strangers and talk for an hour and never ask anybody their name. Men
Dirty
have
so I'll do you even better. I'll do you even better. Most non-black people, both men and women, can easily tell the difference between a competent black man and a nigga. It's only black women and the few racist non-black men here and there who obviously can't tell the difference between a right hand and a left hand, who can't tell the difference between a competent black man and a nigga. Other cultures and other race of people can easily tell the difference.
I
you know
think
what?
because in male culture and other cultures outside of like Black America seem to understand or respect masculinity a little bit more traditionally, but in male culture, obviously, yeah, there is that tribalism and racism is a part of that whole thing, and you know, tribalism is a different breed in and of itself, but if you're the guy who can do the thing, then you're just the guy who can do the thing. If you're the best at whatever it is, then you're just the best at whatever it is. And that tends to supersede like tribe and whatnot. Like you might want to be the guy for your tribe, but like the best guy is just the best guy.
Look, check this out. So
The only best guy for
personally,
the black tribe is the dude that could kick your ass. But I mean,
right.
No,
But
no.
but
The
but check
best
this
guy
out
for the
though.
tribe is a gay man.
But besides that, but check this out. So personally, I have no issue with tribalism. I think any man who has a daughter, just by default, they would like for their daughter to have a man that somewhat acts like them. Maybe not so much look like them, but if they're thinking act like them, then obviously they most likely is going to look like them. And that's by default. Tribalism, every culture has that. So to
No, no,
me, I
wait,
don't see it.
no.
Okay.
No. Let me tell you what you just did.
All
You just
right.
said you just said some man shit that I agree with 100%. I you're wrong about the tribalism part, but as far as the man part, 110%, right? I tell people all the time. When I tell people I'm gonna sell my daughter at 15, I'm like I'm looking for a little dude to remind me of me at 18. Everybody like, oh no, because I know
Well,
who I was at 18. Here's my thing, bro. Most black men would say the opposite. Man, I don't want no my daughter date no man like I was. I was woo. I'm like, you don't love you? Like you wouldn't date you? I would
right.
date me.
Well, dirty. So let me paint the picture further for you. So what I'm getting at is this. Yes, by default, I'm talking about, phenotype. Most men would like for their daughter to have somebody that reminds
I
them
agree
of
with that.
themselves.
I agree
But,
with you on the man level. I
but
agree.
that's outside of phenotype. And this ties into what Hood just said. Give it the choice. Most men know that there's not many competent men of any race that's freely walking about. I mean, I'm pretty sure you've heard, sayings about how, yeah, the good women are easily snatched up at a young age. Also, keep in mind, competent men, no matter what race, they're also snatched up pretty early on. So here's the kicker for most fathers. Push come to shove, if a father has to choose between a competent black man who's pro-American, I'm just using American terms,
No, I'm with
pro-American, and has something going for himself, versus some hillbilly dude from the backwoods who don't even know if he's drinking Panther piss or what. 90% of the time, they'll go with the brother who's pro-American.
Yep. All the
okay.
time.
Here's that spoken just like a man who dates snow bunnies. And I don't disagree with what you're saying, but I also understand that snow bunny. When you said that most of the good men are snatched up early, I agree. Um, when you talk racism, right? Because I got my dating advice from boomers and silent generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everything was about race, right? Like when they realized that I had enough credits at 12 years old to graduate from high school, my grandmother had to talk with me. And she said, "You're smart. You're way smarter than me." She said, "I work hard. That's how I have stuff. But you're smarter than me. You won't have to work as hard." But I'm only 11. I'm thinking she saying I don't have to work, but she meant manual labor. But I figured that out later. Anyway, so she said, "Man, please don't date a white girl. Don't let white girls get our best and brightest." And because I'm 12 years old and I'm not actively dating, I'm 12 years old. I took grandma into consideration, right? What she didn't take into consideration is how much black people hate their best and brightest. The only culture that hates their best, unless you're a minstrel, right? It's the minstrel class. You can play a sport or make music, cool. But if you make a water filtration system at 10 years old, the Jews got to come and put you in their institution because blacks have no place for you, right?
Yep.
So when you are
Hey,
the
Harold
best,
Cruz said that in the crisis of the Negro intellectual.
so and that's something we can easily change, right? But when you say what man, I swear to God, I agree with everything you say. As a red-blooded American man, I agree with everything you saying, and then I'll be like, but colors, right? Because colors won't date women. Black women are weird. Like when I dropped my books, I didn't know there were book groupies in the world. Girls was like, "I bought a book. Could you autograph?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I autograph it. I send it to." No, I want to autograph
I
in
know they
person,
read.
bro. No, they love. Men read how-to books. Women read romance novels, shit like that. So my first book
Yep.
was a novel. I didn't get into the financial things at first. I was doing novels. So I'm following my L. Ron Hubbard villain origin, right? I'm on my L. Ron Hubbard, right?
Shout out to
So
Aaron Hubbard.
right, because people like, you
And
can't be
Eric
both.
Jerome Dickey.
I'm really no, I'm really L. Ron. Eric Jerome Dick. Nah, he sold out to black women. L. Ron Hubbard did it right. So so but women will come to me like I'm a sapiosexual. I love authors, just so they can get me to sign a book and
What
be
about
like,
Michael
"Well,
Bay?
I'm not gonna pay Michael Basin." So me and Michael Basin, I loved Michael Basin until they threatened his job if he ain't worship fat women. Because Michael Basin was a dude that wrote a book in jail and came out and he did everything right, and then he got a job, and then fat girls took him down. That's part of being black, for black women to take you down. That's why everybody tell me like black women the biggest consumers. You got to promote to black women. I'm like, no, ever. I
So,
never put my life in a black woman's hands, bro. Like
so,
never again. I tried that shit twice, nigga. I had a black girlfriend and a black mama. I'll never do that shit a third time, nigga.
so, Dirty, check this out. And I know Hood wants to show this clip, so I'll be quick with it. One of the best dating advice I ever got as a teenager, and I still hold it to this day. Advice I got from one of my granduncles who fought in World War II out in the Pacific, fought against the Japanese, even spent some time in Tokyo, Japan. And he had no problem dealing with any type of women. He could care less. And he told me when I was a teenager, he was like, "Son, it don't matter what type of woman you deal with. Red, black, blue, white, purple, Asian, whatever." He said, "Always keep this in mind."
It's pink on the inside.
Maybe. But he said, "Always keep this in mind. You will lose money chasing women, but you will never lose women chasing money." That's all the advice that he needed to get.
That is true. And if y'all listen to my Tyler Tales, most of them I was doing something else, and the girl be like, "Hey, I'm trying like that story. I'm trying to sell a book. Hey, I want a dick suck? Like you wanted an autograph? I want to suck your dick. Look, but that's the nature of women. The nature of women is if you're doing something, their job is to fuck up your life. Like I see you progressing. Let me see if I can fuck up your life. Your job as a man is to keep it moving. Like, shorty, you a
You know
commercial
what?
break.
This is a great segue to the clip, the nature of women and fucking up a man's life. Press
Come
play.
with us to go find out who Pickle real daddy is because who we thought was her daddy
Wait,
might
what?
not be her daddy no more. So we gotta go find out who he really is.
Wait, what?
Say, come with us,
That started off all wrong.
It started off exactly right. Did you not hear me give you credit for the beautiful layup? That was an alley-oop. I mean, that you threw like the perfect alley-oop. Like the ball was in the air. It had a glow. Like the ball was kind of glowing a little bit. And I swear to God, I heard it going like, oh, a little as I caught it. And I was going to slam dunk it. That was the perfect. What do you mean that was wrong? That was everything right.
Turn it
Everything
up.
was
Turn
right.
it.
And it was good. It was
Turn it up,
really
Hood.
good. And
Turn it
God
up.
loved it. I can't make it any louder. You have to be quieter. That's the thing. I can't make it louder though. You can be quieter though, but that's what we got.
See,
That's all we got.
Hey, that's like that's a Tupac opener. You know what I'm saying? That's why I fucked your
Nah,
bitch.
she
That
a real
motherfucker.
bitch, bro. Chill. Chill. Is she halfway cute though? I'm not even mad. This bitch is on her hustle. She got a little cute little baby with her, everything.
Yeah,
That's
the
how you
baby
get got.
adorable, bro. The baby adorable. Oh my
That's
god.
extort and shun right there in that car. Extortion.
This how
Hold
you
on,
get got,
start
bro.
over,
You
bro.
gotta
I'm
be
sorry. I
be
wasn't ready,
clever
bro.
out here, man.
I wasn't ready, bro. That was an alley oop because you dunked it, and then the whole crowd was like, "What?" Yeah, no, you came
Man,
from
this was who by GP going to grandma mom.
who Pickle real daddy is because who we thought was her daddy might not be her daddy no more. Come with us to go find out who Pickle real daddy is because who we thought was her daddy might not be her daddy no more. So we gotta go find out who he really is. Say, come with us, come with us, come with us. You excited? Yeah. Period. Because you need to know who your daddy is, right? Period.
Yeah, look at the baby.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Somebody life up
Man,
so bad.
so I'm gonna tell you right now. We can easily get this down to as far as the baby father. Looking at the texture of that baby's hair and the green eyes, she either got with a Steph Curry or she found some hillbilly from the backwoods.
I mean, the
Nah,
green
yeah,
eyes
that
are
was another
crazy.
light skinned nigga.
No,
She got her another light skinned nigga, and he gonna be crying forever. He gonna be doing a podcast talking about these bitches ain't shit. She about to fuck somebody all the way up right now.
Bro.
Like, hello. Here we go, right here.
The baby way too excited about fucking up live. That baby like
Wait,
3.
whoa.
That baby don't know no better. She's created a monster. This is an
I don't know,
origin
bro.
story right here.
Hey,
This is a
Gen
whole
Alpha,
villain
bro.
origin story. All my life I've been hating these niggas.
Hood, you will be surprised. Gen Alpha, for some reason, they way more advanced than any other kid, bro. You forgot the tablets. They hey, bro, look, you might be dealing with a baby jeans right there.
Yeah, she already a digital thug. I already know.
Nah, just because her hair brown and her eyes pretty don't mean her daddy white. But he light bright, damn near white.
I know he a light skinned nigga.
He light
But
bright.
that's why I said she either got some Steph Curry dude or right.
This is a hell of a
Wait.
field trip, bro.
Wait.
This is one hell of a
Don't you
field
need the other guy to be there to?
trip. Bro, no. Nah. That's gonna come later. You see the picture on the what, night? Oh,
like, I feel like everybody's staring at me or something. Answer the bell. You ready?
it's kid friendly.
This is see, it be them cute little bitches that you think reasonable. You can
No,
tell
I
she not reasonable because she got hand tattoos. That's the dead giveaway, right?
Man,
She
bro,
supposed to have tattoos and nobody
the
see.
glasses, bro. Look, the glasses, the halfway straight teeth, the little halfway light,
Right.
but them.
Bro, the fact that I know that
She still got a little like she got that brand new whole twinkle in her eyes. She don't
no,
have
she
the
don't.
1,000 cocktail yet. She
She
got the whole twinkle. She still have a twinkle. That's the thing. It's a
nah,
whole
nah,
twinkle, but it's a
no,
twinkle.
no. You know the twinkle is not that. That's the Joker twinkle, bro. That's the twinkle Harley Quinn in the Joker. Look how happy she is to fuck up somebody's life. She's been smiling the whole time. Got the
God
kid
damn.
cheering. Like,
This
bro,
whole twinkle got me.
like that is not because she don't know who her baby daddy is. So it's not like saying you had 1,000 dicks. She don't
She
like,
really is. She like
bro,
Harley right now. She just la 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 la. Somebody
bro.
gonna get
Look,
fucked up today.
look. Let me explain something to you, bro. When
I'm
you
gonna
don't
about my
know,
baby daddy today.
when you don't know who your baby daddy is, it's him or him. When you have to like get a kid,
Hold on. Her and the daughter on the journey together. This is a team effort.
wait, and this is how much they know women are toddlers. They had to color code the application, my nigga. I told you, crayons and grape juice, bro. Crayons and grape juice. I like her nails though. I don't like the
Hey,
tattoo.
can we call can we call her Keisha the exhibitionist?
No, because no. Look, she's just look. I know she's a terrorist because I can tell that's a woman. The fact that I can tell it's a woman, I know her coochie smell like FDS spray because she be doing too many dicks.
What about
And
Fabuloso?
that means she clean her crib. I don't know if she clean her crib or not, but I know she clean her cooch because recycle it, right? Bro, this is a crazy filter. The whole thing is color coded for kids, bro. Like that's a child friendly. Let me help you and I bet you the receptionist is either a black woman with 6 kids by 8 men because you got to count the 2 abortions, or a white woman with no kids who just are happy to see black women fuck up black men lives, bro. They didn't show the reception. I want to say the receptionist. I need to know. Yeah, you used to that, shorty. You used to opening your mouth. Go ahead.
Man, like what was his name? Would they put it in your mouth?
Got the baby practicing.
Man, damn.
Yo, you ain't shit. Shut up, dirty Prince. You really ain't shit.
Y'all saw it. I ain't making up.
Pause. How a shit you was like. We needed a moment of silence. You triggered a moment of silence, bro. It really was that. We don't have to address it no further. It just, that happened.
All done.
They done
All
now.
done, right?
Oh.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy now.
See, that she showed how easy peasy it was. Practice over.
See,
this is terrible.
It's
so
the
terrible.
arrogance for me. It's the arrogance for me though. Like, bitch, you a whore. You a slore.
Put me up on this motherfucker, man. I want to talk some shit.
So bad.
Like for real though, you find your head, you trying to hold your head up high with your chin up tight. Look, bitch, you don't know who your baby daddy is. You can't even afford to go on Maury.
That's why she needs that bump cap with the chin strap on it.
And she keep patting the glue on her head, nigga. That's just getting on my nerves.
Somebody gonna get got by this right here.
I cannot put it in your mouth. Put it
this
in
crazy
your
work
mouth.
right here, man. You got to be on guard, bro. You got to really be on guard. They out here on the mission.
Where's the guy?
Damn, I didn't know I had fans on.
Doesn't matter. Government's gonna find him.
Dude, I didn't know I had fans on Rumble.
She got the Pinkertons on this nigga now.
Did you really take it all the way to Carnegie, my nigga? Got the Pinkertons
on? Pinkertons, bro. They're gonna chase you down with revolvers and shit, bro.
Wait a minute. I forgot I'm a thug. I'm not supposed to know about the Pinkertons. My bad. I'm not supposed to know shit in been outside. My bad. But all right. Anyway, go ahead.
Aren't the Pinkertons the one that took out what's his name? Fucking
yeah, it was Carnegie hit squad.
Yeah, the freaking Billy the Kid.
Nah, I thought the Pinkertons
was them.
I thought the Pinkerton group. I'm thinking about the Pinkerton group.
Same thing.
The Pinkerton,
same group.
He ended up being the vice president of Andrew.
Yeah, the Pinkertons were basically the first fucking like
mob.
Yeah, they were the first corrupt government agency in America. In my opinion.
They were private. They were private bounty hunter squad, basically, but they
were private for profit.
Right,
private for profit, only contracted through the government.
No, they was contracted through Carnegie too, though. Because remember, they tried to shut down the steel mill. Like the workers tried to
Dude, no,
protest.
they
and they took the
called in
Pinkerton.
when that Carnegie thing happened. They called in the fucking National Guard for that. Seriously.
No, but even I think even with Carnegie, you can hire the Pinkertons with government, like because Carnegie would have government cover
Yeah,
because
you're
he's
right.
like
You're
a
right.
national industry
Right.
strategic shit or whatever.
Yeah, because Carnegie dipped out to Britain for like 6 months. Was like, when I come back, have it done. He was like a hitman. He put Pinkerton in charge. All right, we talk about the same Pinkertons. All right, so they did a lot
But
of
either
shit.
way,
Dude, they've been
that's
around.
what
Dude,
the
they've been
mouse
around
swab was
since-
for, bro. They got
The
the
Pinkertons have
people
been
on them now.
They the real American mafia.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
they've been around
Pinkertons
since
was
the
outside
westward
for.
expansion, dude.
Hold on, one at a time. One at a time. Snowman, what are you saying?
No, I was just saying the Pinkertons have been around since the westward expansion.
And I just say they've been outside for a long time. It's almost like the
But
Pinkertons.
they was outside since before there was an inside, bro.
Right. I mean, I think they helped Johnny Appleseed spread apple seeds.
Damn.
Goddamn. I wonder what they rebrand was. I wonder what the Pinkerton group is now. I'm gonna look it up.
The FBI.
Probably. You're probably right.
A lot of overlap.
Basically, that's what they are. They were the first
Her dad is
unconstitutional
rich.
FBI.
Hopefully, the new man.
The new
man.
Old man.
The new Vic.
What's the old man?
I could
The
tell
baby
by the
about
street.
3.
She
What
on the
new
East Coast somewhere. This is like Baltimore, Philly.
Oh Lord.
She
Wait,
on the
two
East
one-
Coast,
wait.
maybe Allentown. She
Wait,
on the
wait.
East Coast somewhere,
Wilmington.
though.
What about
Wait,
Wilmington?
Something
I'm
like
gonna
that. Could be.
No, I'm gonna tell you exactly where she at. Hold on, because you see that 215 area code on the sign. I'm about to tell you where
She keep talking reckless. Somebody gonna give her a fat bottom lip, and it ain't gonna be from Botox.
Pennsylvania. It don't say what city though.
Yeah,
But Pennsylvania.
Allentown. I'm telling you, that's one of these. Yeah. I know these bitches too.
Allentown. That's by Lima, Ohio.
Including Philadelphia, Levittown.
No, Allentown, East
That's
Coast.
by Philly. It's by 215 is Philadelphia.
I think
Allentown
I
is
think
damn
there's an
near New
Allentown
Jersey, bro.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's damn near New Jersey. As soon as you cross, like if you take 80 straight west, or actually is it 280? I think one of these 80s, you take straight west.
Why is
you're gonna go
Allentown
damn
always
near right in
adjacent from the
Allentown.
hood?
No, it's 80 and 78. Matter of fact, you take 80 or 78, and you're gonna hit.
Can you explain to
78,
me
matter
what
of fact.
hood? Can you explain to me why every Allentown is hood adjacent?
That's how I know this bitch, bro. I'm just trying to tell you.
He said that's how I know. I've never been to an Allentown, so y'all got me.
Dude, they are the one in Ohio, hood adjacent.
All right, I roll with
That's where Taz is from.
It's mini hood.
You hungry?
Nah, he from Lima.
No, Allentown.
I worked up an appetite.
Really? All you did is got swabbed. How you hungry from getting a swab?
One of them YNs I slept with. So
I
now
bet
we're
if
about
you
to go
took
get
more
some
protein injections in the
Whoa,
morning,
whoa. Rewind that, bro.
Look, if she took more protein shakes from the old man in the morning, she wouldn't be hungry.
Hold on, son.
hungry.
And
Now we're about to go get some food because I done worked up an appetite. Trying to figure out which one of them YNs I slept with. So now we're about to go get some food.
YNs, does that mean young Negroes?
Basically, yes.
Yes.
So she
What a
worked
life.
up an appetite trying to figure out what she wanted to eat.
Yo, it's a hard day. You know, it's hard for the beat up the thing, man. Burn a lot of calories.
So, question:
Burn a lot of
did she like
calories
go?
not having someone tell you what to go eat for breakfast.
So it's like, did she go to some hospital who have like all the DNA samples of the guys she slept with?
No, that's the crazy part. Like, how did you do it without the guy? All the guy got to do is like,
Man, bro.
Nah, bro.
I mean-
that's why I said she got the Pinkertons, bro. You don't need the guy. The Pinkertons will find the guy. That's
This
what
is
the
what.
Pinkertons
Wait,
do.
no,
They've
no,
been
no.
doing that
This
for
is-
150 years, bro. They've
No,
been
thi-
finding the guy.
I don't think she needs the Pinkertons though.
Hey,
I
look, if
think-
the FBI can lie about me, they can come up with some shit about her.
No, I think she's gonna do the Drake. I think she's gonna suck them up and spit it in a napkin or something, and then take the sample. I think dudes need some hot
Dude,
sauce.
no, that takes way too much planning that no woman's going to put into this.
Right.
And don't say
Women
playing. All she gotta do is send that text out that Kai say, "Hey, I'm lonely."
Yeah, women will plan to fuck up your life. That's the only thing they plan on. You plan on your future. They plan on your future.
No, they don't plan to fuck your life up. The shit just accidentally falls in place for them. For real, dude. None of them motherfuckers are actually planning that shit.
No.
I'm
know what?
telling you, dude, because none of them are smart enough to.
Nah, they playing, bro. They playing.
Nah, dude,
They
they're
already
not smart
biologically
enough,
wired
dude.
to
For
so
real.
man. What you talking about? They
Nah,
are
so-
biologically wired to fuck your life up ever since that bitch
I
Eve
will
came out the
never.
garden.
No, I've heard
I will never
girl,
give myself the fucking luxury of thinking that they can't plan my downfall.
bro.
I
I've
don't
listened to
look,
their,
dude. There's
I've
no
listened
way
to
in
their,
hell, dude.
bro. I've listened to their team meetings, bro.
You're never going to convince me that something that
Right.
can't even fucking tell you what it wants for dinner can plan someone's downfall.
Bro,
No,
no. Listen,
yeah.
a good 75% of their team meetings are about planning your downfall.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
they don't even mean it all the time. They just do it out of habit.
Well, fuck, in that
Yeah.
case, all you got to do is listen to the fucking bitch table at the lunch break.
No,
And
okay,
you'll find out
cool.
everything you need to know.
Right, but they're talking about another man. Your girl is having a lunch break.
It doesn't
meeting.
matter, dude. If they're all look, if they're all talking about it, then they're all planning the same shit, dude. Just take what they're planning for another man and fucking.
I agree with that, but
you.
I agree with that. That wasn't the statement. The statement is they don't plan. I'm telling you, they do plan. They have whole team meetings.
Right.
Okay, well, look, I'll concede to that. But they plan. They don't plan individually. They do it as a group.
Right, they can't think like individually. Any individual woman can't come up with a whole.
They have
Right. That's what I'm getting at, dude.
Right,
because
but-
I'd already have her out back in the fucking hole and out by the fertilizer pit.
They try, but like Voltron, though, to fuck up your
Yeah.
life, bro.
And most of the time, they gotta have some other male sucker to be in the plan, because
Yeah.
otherwise, most of their plans fall out of place.
Right, they need a gay best friend or that one simp in a friend zone who wanna. I'll get my turn if I help her destroy him.
Well, it isn't that. What happens is they're just fucking really fucking. They don't know how to tie up loose ends, and they get themselves caught because they're stupid.
They don't know how to plan it. They don't.
Free Derek Chauvin.
Yo, this is hilarious.
I'm playing this on YouTube.
I wish that shit was longer, bro.
It needs to be.
Do the whole fight with this.
Do the Derek Chauvin going into George Floyd like Neo? You know what part I'm talking about in the movie? Where he jumps into him and then breaks him apart?
Pause. Yeah.
Dude, that wasn't pause worthy.
Jumps into him, then break him apart was pause worthy.
That is not pause worthy. It ain't my fault that everything that dude did. Everything is a gay innuendo to all you Negroes. Jesus Christ, dude. Get your head out of the fucking pooper.
You know what?
Look,
I just want to hear George Floyd saying, you think that's air you're breathing? We need that line.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
man.
that would go.
It's like, what about Eric Garner too, though, bro?
Lady shut over a burger.
You could have you could have George Floyd, Eric Garner, and fucking Mike Brown as the agent.
Whoa, man! What the fuck, man? Shit, dude.
Somebody ran. Somebody had some.
Somebody really got shot over a fucking cheeseburger.
Yes, someone got shot over a burger. But what's up with dude face looking like a iron horse going through Harlem?
Now, see, this is the shit that I'm talking about. You know, I got fucking Pastor reaming my ass this morning because of these foundational white fucking Americans now trying to get reparations and shit and whatever. And him saying that fucking white people are the problem. You don't see white people shooting each other over a fucking cheeseburger.
Bullshit.
Show me where.
She got that fire. Oh, I'm getting that.
Big back activities.
That bitch didn't need a cheeseburger anyhow, man. She could have stood to fucking let her fat eat itself. Do you think that's why black women are so fat? They're in bulletproof vests.
Did she shoot the employee? Did she
Hey,
shoot the employee that took her down?
You heard what I said, didn't you, fucking Sigma?
Yeah, that and just the background, the guy saying, "Are you good? Are you good?"
Yeah.
They just got shot. What do you think?
Of course she's good. It had to, dude. At least it has to go through at least 4 layers of cottage cheese before it hits an internal organ.
Mm-hmm.
Racist.
Hey, Hood, do you still got that?
I'm not racist. I'm a realist.
I tagged you in on Twitter. Do you still got that with the Keisha beating up the cop for her baby daddy?
They sure were at Popeyes fighting for sandwiches too. They just
Didn't
gave
some-
up a little bit quicker than black folks did.
I'm about to say, didn't some years ago a Negro got killed over a Popeyes chicken sandwich?
They sure did, dude.
Like on the Bulldogs.
I mean, you tell me another race of people that will kill each other over a chicken sandwich.
White people.
Yep, white people.
Nah.
You know,
those are Negroes too, man. I do not like being categorized with white degenerates.
Look, you will go get involved with the rednecks and hillbillies.
Dude, look. We said we were going to rebrand. All them motherfuckers are black. All of them.
Yeah. Thomas Sowell
Women, gays, and felons. All of them, white, black, and otherwise. Man, all of us normal folk, we're not black.
Even Thomas Sowell said there's really not much difference between a nigga and a redneck.
There isn't.
There isn't.
There really isn't. The only difference is how they fry their fucking catfish.
Yeah, because our catfish is kind of gritty. To be honest with you, I don't like catfish.
That's 'cause you guys use cornmeal on your catfish.
I use flour, bro. I don't even like cornmeal. I don't like catfish. There's too many bones.
Catfish is not good for you. It's a scavenger. And
Shut the fuck up, dude! Why you got to ruin it for everybody?
Yeah, I don't eat catfish.
God damn!
I don't like that many bones in my mouth, man. I don't eat catfish.
Look, hanging out with you motherfuckers for the last 5 years, now I can't drink meat. I can't eat pork. I can't eat bacon.
Hey, drink meat. Whoa.
I can't eat broccoli.
Why can't you eat broccoli?
All these things that I used to enjoy, I can't eat
what's
because
wrong with
apparently
broccoli?
it's killing me.
Wait. Well, you're married. That's killing you. But like with kids too, you're already dying slow. But why can't you eat broccoli? That's crazy. I heard the
Because
broccoli.
broccoli is basically a fucking junk food. It's not even natural. It's man-made.
It's a GMO. Yeah.
It's a man-made vegetable, man. It doesn't come natural from nature.
Bro. Flaming hot Cheetos, bro. You're not gonna be able to eat.
Hey, dude, how dare you fucking slander the only decent thing that Latinos brought to America?
Bro, no, that's not where I was going with it. There's no way that you can go to an establishment that takes a bag of Doritos and puts meat on it and says it's a nacho, and then tell me it's broccoli.
A walking taco, dude. How dare? What's wrong with you? You like tacos?
No, I'm saying they can't tell me about broccoli. Like I like broccoli. Like I put some cheddar on a broccoli, or I'll put broccoli and macaroni and cheese together. Yo, what the hell is the hood doing, bro?
He's playing.
Cowboys
I heard
and
they
Indians.
made Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but with guns though.
Looks like he's playing Cowboys and Negroes.
That's racist. Is that a balloon at the top?
Game. I gotta find this game. Somebody needs to make this and sell it. This is a dope game.
This is
Dude, what you need to get is that game called Secret Hitler, and play that with your family.
Secret Hitler is wild.
Hey, that was a game back in the day, you know what I'm saying? I used to play on Rotten.com when they had George W. Bush sniffing cocaine, and if he can't sniff enough cocaine, he'll blow his brains out. I miss that game.
What?
What the fuck? How did I miss that?
Bro, it was
Dude, imagine if you got him to smoke enough snort enough cocaine that he blew his brains out in front of those kids he was reading to on 9/11.
Yeah. I want if Rotten.com still got that game if you can find it.
Dude, I didn't even know Rotten.com was still around.
Oh, it isn't. I mean, they got shut down, but you know, it's other sites that could be duplicated.
Equally rotten.
Yeah.
Rotten.com was the greatest, dude. That's where if you recall, that's where the Hussein fucking hanging was when it first came out.
Yep.
Speaking of getting shut down, we gotta shut this one down too.
No, dude, we're just now having fun. You can leave. The rest of us don't have to.
I'm not responsible for your fun, sir. That's not really what I was here for. I have to go.
Dude, this was Sunday Funday. False advertisement.
You weren't having fun up until just now. I didn't promote. I never promised.
I was having
an
all kinds of
unlimited
fun. I
amount
just
of
had to
fun.
wait to get chores done to hop on and have fun with you. Fuck you. I don't want to hang out with you anyhow, New York.
God damn it, Indiana. You know what, Indiana? We need to go to Kokomo together.
Why? That sounds too much like a gay date, dude, and I'm not down.
Wow. You talking about you got rim shot by the white nationalists, but going to Kokomo sound like a gay
shot, you fucking homo.
But going to Kokomo is gay. That's crazy work.
You're the one that fucking every story you tell about your fucking past ends up with you in Boys Town trying to figure out how you ended up in a fucking DD clinic.
That is so untrue. You're a lie. Now that was one story. That happened in one story, but that is not all the end of my stories.
You know, you want to question my fucking shit, dude. You're the one with more gay story, dude. You was actually dating a dude and didn't know it.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, I forgot that story. Yeah.
I thought we was hanging out, bro. He was like, man, you hungry? You want to kick it? I'm like, yeah, bro.
So how you going to fucking question my shit? You need to fucking look in the mirror, buddy. A long look in the mirror.
Oh God, we're done. This is so done right now. There's nothing else we could be besides done right now, man. Y'all have a good night, man.
We're done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done.